This is Ryan Elliott for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. We're at the weigh-in today for Okolie Cieslak. With me, Dean Whyte. Dean, been a while since I've seen you. How are you?
How you doing, man? I'm good, excellent, man. Where you been? Where you been hiding?
I've been hiding, but we're here. Now, look, firstly, before we go on to everything else, you just had your boxing heist show quite recently. Yep. Congratulations on getting that through. How was it? It
was excellent, you know. It was excellent. Where's this guy, Lee? Blood, is that him there? I knew he was somewhere you saw. Oh, he come down after. Yeah. Yeah, that bad man. I was going to answer because I knew he was lurking somewhere, Lee eating a bloody pest. But yeah, all been good. It was amazing. You know, we had a packed card, great fights. You know, prospect building stuff. You know, we're trying to build that grassroots boxing. Good turnout. Can't ask for more, man.
I'm sure it's all worth it afterwards. But how's the stress with your promoter head on in fight week?
Listen, I don't know about that. It was stressed before and it was well stressed after. You know what I mean? But we're moving on, man. We're building. I think it will get easier, I guess, as we, you know, learn it more and more. So that was the second show. We've got a third show booked in already, and hopefully we're going to have some title fights on there. And that's what we're trying to build. You know, we're going to build grassroots boxing. We're going to build great production, good shows, and good entertainment and value. So it's going great, and I'm thriving in my little position as the promoter extraordinaire.
I've got to ask you, Dean, we got the official confirmation of Fury-Whyte yesterday, Wembley Stadium, April 23rd. Have you spoken to DILLIAN since the announcement went out?
Yeah. I think I spoke to him video call yesterday and the day before. But like I said, I always say this, it's a bit mad. We didn't go into too much of that. He's in the gym and he's always training. So obviously, yep, it is official. Like I said over there, I'm not 100% what I can say about it, but we know now that it's official. It's done. It's here. It's going to be in Wembley, April the 23rd, and it's going to be a mega show. You know, DILLIAN's training his bollocks off, and he's going to come in the best shape of his career, and you know, and pull off the upset and become the new WBC champion. And he's rightly so deserving for this shot. It's been a long time waiting for this opportunity. You know what I mean? So it's good that it's finally come against the Gypsy King. Great, and it's going to be a big historic show for the UK, because you know now everything's back open. You know, COVID and stuff's gone, the restrictions are all gone. We're going to have, well, I don't know how many the arena's capacity, but let's see what Frank Warren and those guys do, because obviously, you know, it's a big show for. It's normally Matchroom doing those kind of big shows and pulling them off. You know what I mean? So let's see what happens with those guys. But it's going to be a great fight, nevertheless.
A lot's been made of DILLIAN's kind of silence in the lead up to the fight being announced. Eddie told me the other day he's been enjoying it. Do you think that'll carry on through the press conference, the mind games, the silence?
Of course it was chess. I don't know about anything. I can't say what he's going to do in terms of silence. That part of the deal I don't know, but what I would say is this is chess. So, and it's, you know, mind warfare. So these guys, whatever tactic, maybe whatever, I'm not saying it is a tactic, but in war there's strategies and tactics. So whatever they're going to use to get a yard or a few inches, both boys will do. And, you know, hopefully, you know, it will get, DILLIAN's will work out in his favour, and it will pay dividends on the night. You know what I mean? It's a shame, obviously, because of all the bullshit. This is not something we usually see, but unfortunately it is what it is. Let the games begin. We know it's official now. DILLIAN will come out on the night and do what he needs to do and be in the best shape possible to, you know, give this boy a good run for his money and give them a hiding.
We know DILLIAN's in training camp now. How hard is it for him to prepare for someone like Tyson Fury, who we've seen him box on the outside, we've seen him change his style to that Kronk style, he's hinting he might come out southpaw. How many different Tyson Furies does he have to be ready for?
To be honest, we know what Tyson Fury is. He's already shown his capability for many years, him doing southpaw. All of those stuff. The Kronk style is something new. I feel that style is a good style, but I think that's a style that potentially, you know, bodes well with DILLIAN's style, the come forward style, because then DILLIAN doesn't need to go searching and looking for him. Funny enough, I was watching the Wilder 3 yesterday, and he took a lot of punishment in there. And when Wilder put him on the back foot, he didn't like it, he felt uncomfortable, and you know, he got caught with some big shots. Well, let's see, man, they had three big hard fights, and let's see what kind of mileage that's taken off the clock of you know, Fury, because, you know, even him himself said, look, I'm going to have to take a bit of time out because I'm going to need this time, because I've been training for, what, 3 years for these kind of fights, you know what I mean? And I'm going to have to try and recoup and come back again, regroup. So let's see. But look, the Gypsy King, hell of a fighter, you know, done amazing stuff coming back from his mental health and stuff, and coming on to win them 3 mega fights and the Walling and Schwartz fights and whatever. And he's done a great job. But look, now he's got a different proposition in him, a man who's hungry, a man who wears his heart on his sleeve, a man that's got that quenching desire, that, you know, that quenching thirst to be the champion, that believes in himself, you know, that has that. Some people talk about it and say they believe, but this man is just a man. He's a throwback, Dillian. You know, but a lot of people, there was always questions saying, oh, will he fight? Of course he'll fight, because he's never turned down a fight. But what it is if things ain't going accordingly, you know, you got to do your bit, and your team's got to do your bit to make sure, you know, it works in your favour. And if that day, you know, your parents just say, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say anything. So possibly that's something that's gone on. But I feel like he's gonna put it all on there, man. He's been training. He's gonna probably up his training. Back to what you were saying, we will figure out partners to spar Dillian, who can switch hit, who maybe bring in southpaws. You know, I've got a few boys that have messaged me, and I'll try and bring them, you know, over there and send them over there to help us with the sparring. I'll probably go over there and see who else we can get. You know, we'll get kind of guys. It is a bit tricky, but there are guys who, you know, I know who was in Vegas, who was in camp with Wilder, who was in camp with Fury before, that we might potentially be able to get. They're not him, but then you'll get an idea. You know what I mean? And his trainer and that, we'll put a plan together, and I'll try and put my input. You understand? But watching what I see from Fury, like I said, hell of a guy. Those three mega fights. Let's see if he's taking any inches or any yards off of him. But look, like I said, Dillian. One thing we know with Dillian, he's going to come and bring it, and he's going to bring the pain and the fun. Then we're going to try and see how he deals with that, how he deals with it. Because obviously people say, oh yeah, each face Derek Chisora. They're nothing alike. You know, I don't know why people have this comparison. They don't fight the same. They don't box the same. They're just two black guys. I don't know if that's anything to go by. It's a bit cheeky, to be honest. You know what I mean? But look, it is what it is. We're looking forward to a great fight though in April.
Quick one on the main event this weekend. Lawrence Okolie looks so relaxed up there despite the Polish support. He's even eating on the scales as he was weighing in. Is he the best cruiserweight in the world in your opinion?
Yeah, Lawrence is my guy. He's from the UK, man. I'm going to be rooting for him to do his thing. I saw they had a great Polish contingency out here, and they were chanting and shouting. I was over there just lurking. I was like, oh man, the big the armada of the Polish brigade have come out. You know, I mean, I see Spilker over there, but I know they used to have a lot of like the football hooligans, Polish guys. There's a lot of Polish people in the UK. Big up them man there, and it's going to be interesting. I heard them talking about, they're saying he hasn't fought anyone. Well, he's looking to face all comers, and he'll face anyone. He's got an unorthodox style, boxes at range, boxes long, and he's got that big right punch. So trust me, the sauce is coming to dish out some real damage. You feel me?
He said when he unifies, he's going to go up to heavyweight. Even if he can't get the unifications, he'll go up to heavyweight. How much of a problem is he going to be up there? No,
he'll be a dangerous fighter, because obviously he have speed. If you've got speed, that equals danger and damage. But look, what you've got to bear in mind, when you start facing the big, strong guys, it becomes a problem. Certain of the guys around the peripheral, I think he will give a lot of people problems. But I think once he gets in there with the guys who are bullish, who are strong, you know what I mean, it might start posing a problem. But you've got to see, man. But like I said, any fast cruiserweight is always going to give problems. What's the kid's name? Michael Hunter, a lot of problems. Usyk, a lot of problems. Bradis went up to, I think, heavyweight. Did he have a couple fights there, Bradis, Marin Bradis? I can't remember. I'm not sure. But there's a few boys anyway that's gone from cruiserweight to heavyweight, and it always because they're small heavyweights. You know what I mean? So it's all about who you're matching and matching well. So, you know what I mean? You've got to be smart. You know what I mean?
All right, Dean, thank you as always. Speaking of Boxing Social, we'll catch you very soon.